Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Crystal. I do DIYs, reviews, hauls, and much more. In today's video, I wanted to talk about all the places that we went to during our road trip to New Mexico. So if you guys didn't see my first video, I actually talk about what I packed for our road trip to New Mexico back in January. So if you want to check out what I took, please take a look at that video. If you want to hear where we went, please keep watching. The first place we traveled to was Rosewell, New Mexico, and as you know, if you didn't know, Roswell is known for the UFO landing, supposedly. When we arrived there, we saw all of the alien decor throughout the town. There we did walk around the main street, and we went to some of the souvenir shops, took some photos around there. One place we did take photos was landing off of Main Street. They have a lot of cute fun items in there to do with aliens and stuff, so it's a really nice place to check out if you want to do some photos and a few souvenir shops. For dinner we ate Esso's Flavors Winery and Bistro. It is a family friendly place. Really nice atmosphere. Seems like a nice date night place to go to. They had a variety of local beers there and also really good food. I love their mac and cheese that was there. It was so good. I wish that place was here so I can get it all the time. All in all, a really nice place to go. A little about myself and my husband. We do enjoy going to breweries, so that was our main one of the main things that we wanted to do when we traveled to New Mexico was also try out the breweries throughout New Mexico. I'm going to talk about a few breweries throughout this video if you're interested. And also note, I will have all the places listed down below, so that way you can, check it out for yourself on their websites if you want to know even more information. The next day we decided to travel to Ruidoso to do some playing in the snow and possibly sledding. Our original plan, we were going to go to this place where you can do tubing and sledding. It was a little pricey, and then the reason we did not go is because we would have to separate our girls to do stuff because of their ages and their height. So because we were going to get separated, we decided not to go that route. Instead, we kind of just drove around Ruidoso and found a spot, and the place that we found to sled was the Ruidoso Community Center. Right behind there was a nice hill for us to go down. We did go purchase a sled at Big Five. After a few hours of sledding, we got hungry and we decided to try this restaurant called Casablanca. I don't really remember that much of what we had. I can't remember if I liked the food or not, but I know my husband liked what he ate, but I don't remember what I ordered or if I liked it. After having some lunch, we decided to go on a hike at the Grindstone Lake. It was really gorgeous place to go. It's so beautiful. The water is beautiful. Snowy area. We did hike, not the whole trail, just because it was really muddy with all the snow and stuff, but we did hike up a little bit and saw beautiful scenery and recommend it for any of you who want to see beautiful scenery out there. And it is dog friendly. We did see a few little dogs accompanying their owners as well. We didn't take our dogs simply because our dogs are antisocial, so they'll tend to bark at people and stuff, and we knew we were going to do other things besides the trail that day, so we didn't take them along. After the lake, we decided to stop at the Smokey Bear Museum. That place is really nice and cute for the kids. Very informative. They basically tell you how Smokey Bear came to be, and had little activities for them to do as well, and also see Smokey Bear's burial site. So that is something interesting for you to take your kids, and recommend you taking them there. So after all of our days spent in Ruidoso and we headed back to Roswell, we decided to go try this other brewery called the Red Door Brewery Company. I believe this brewery is actually located in Sante Fe, so this was their second location if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, while my husband and I were researching the places we went again, due to COVID, they had to permanently shut down this brewery. However, I still wanted to mention it to you because there is a different location that you can go to. But the one that we did go to in Rosewell was really nice, pet friendly, family friendly. They had a lot of beer selection. Unfortunately, we couldn't taste some of the beer because they were not available. I think it had to do with the weather circumstances, which is understandable. But other than that, the beer that we did have was rather good and the food was good as well. Next place that we ended up going, this was the next day, we wanted to go look at the UFO museum since, like I said, Roswell is known for UFOs, so we decided to go try it out for ourselves and see how it was. Honestly, I don't think it is kid friendly for younger ones who can't read, because there's so many like replicas and different things on the wall and you have to read, and there's not much for them to like interact. Like if you went to like a children's museum or something and you can actually interact with all the things there, it's not like that. There's a lot of photo opportunities that you can do there, but as far as like for kids stuff, I don't think it's very good for small kids. But if that's something you're into, then I do recommend it. It's a lot of history and different sightings and a bunch of just odd things in that museum. So if that's something you're interested in, then I recommend it, but not for younger kids. Once we were done with the museum, we decided to pick up our dogs and we were headed to our next location, which was Sante Fe. On our way over there, we stopped at the Pesos National Historic Park. This park was dog friendly, so that's why we went ahead and went there with our dogs. Really cute because they give you like this little ranger tag for your dogs, and they basically tell you, they want your dogs to also enjoy the park. Really nice park to go to. I felt like I was somewhere like, I don't know, magical because of the snow and the trees and the woods and stuff in certain areas. But they also have a lot of like historical buildings that are really nice. Both of my dogs did really good on the trail. One of my dogs is a little on the older side, so he did get tired and I had to pick him up like halfway through the trail. Really enjoyed that place and I recommend it. Once we arrived at Sante Fe and got the dogs situated at the hotel, we decided to try this chocolate place called the Kakawa Chocolate House, and we got to try their hot chocolate. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but it's so worth it. It was a nice treat to have, especially because it was so cold. But my girls loved it. The atmosphere inside there is so cozy and comfortable, and really a nice place to try. We wanted to go check out the Sante Fe Plaza. During our research, I saw a lot of good things about it, so we did walk around there. It was really nice. The atmosphere was really nice. Lights everywhere. Entertainers on the plaza, and just really nice place to go. We did eat at a restaurant called the Original Plaza Cafe. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. I don't remember again what I ordered. We didn't intend on eating there. We planned on eating at a different restaurant, but the wait time for that restaurant was ridiculous, so we decided to try this place instead, and it was okay. So the next place we headed was Taos. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. And we took the high road scenic route. It was really beautiful. I loved it. It was so magical with the snow and we stopped at a church called the Santuario de Chamayo. Hopefully I'm saying that right. That place was really lovely. Beautiful with the snow again. I mean the whole trip was pretty much beautiful. A lot of places to take pictures of, and just, I don't know, it was just a peaceful place. Our girls wanted to do a little sledding again and play in the snow, so my husband actually found a place that you can do that for free. And that place is called the U.S. Hills Snow Play Area. We had a blast there. There was a lot of people, but it was fun. Fantastic. A really nice place to take your kids for sledding and just playing in the snow. The hills are a little steep though, I will say that, but it's so fun to go down. And I mean, it's free. Even better, right? After we did our sledding, we decided to go to the Taos Pueblo, another beautiful area that we saw of the Indian reservations. We got to meet a lot of the people that live there, and also they have their own little shops and little coffee or tea places, so we just walked throughout there. There are a lot of dogs out there just roaming around. Our dogs were not with us at the time, thank goodness. But these dogs are really friendly. They will come up to you. We actually met one who was with us like throughout our whole visit at the Pueblo. She was very friendly. So yeah, there are dogs wandering around. They will not hurt you or nothing. They do recommend not to pet them since they're, I guess, wild dogs. But they were fairly nice and didn't do anything to any of us. Very beautiful sight to see. A lot of good photo ops out there. Beautiful, again, peaceful place to visit. After the Pueblo, we went to Taos Mesa Brewing, the mothership location, and the building itself was a old airplane hangar. It was just so cool to see. The atmosphere was cool, the ambiance was really nice, the food was really good too. We had burgers there. The girls really enjoyed the food and the beer was good. To go home, we took the low road to head back to Sante Fe. On the way out there, we did stop by to see this famous bridge that is located in New Mexico, and this bridge is called the Rio Grande George Bridge. This thing is so nice and beautiful. I am not a bridge person. I wasn't really excited to see it just because I hate going over bridges, but it was a beautiful sight to see anyways. My husband and my oldest got down and actually took some photos out there while me and my little one stayed behind and just watched from the car, but it was still really beautiful. My husband decided to venture out without me and the girls early morning and decided to go look at the cross of the matriarchs. And he took really nice pictures up there. The place is known for people to go take photos, so he wanted to go up there and take a few for himself. So yeah, he went and did that on his own for like an hour or so and then came back and we got ready to go to Albuquerque. We decided to take the Turquoise Trail National Scenic Byway out about this route through the hotel because they had a bunch of flyers and decided to pick one up, and we just thought it would be a nice scenic route to take, and it was really nice. We stopped at a few places. One of the places we stopped was the trading post in Corillos. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It was a nice little shop with a bunch of like stones, necklaces, antiques and stuff like that. They did have like a few farm animals that the kids like to see, so a nice little place. And I believe you can feed the animals there. They have the feed inside of the trading post that you can purchase and you can feed the animals and stuff. We didn't do that, but we still enjoyed watching all the little animals that were there. And then near there was an actual trail that we did try. I'm going to say the trail was fairly easy in the beginning, the one that we took, especially for the kids and the dogs because the dogs were with us. But towards the end of the trail was a little bit difficult, a little bit steep. I wouldn't recommend it for kids just because I felt like it was a little bit dangerous towards the end of the trail. But the beginning of the trail was nice. You can always head back the same direction you came from. We didn't know how the trail was going to end. I think if we would have known beforehand, I would have opted out for a different trail. But It's just mama being mama and want to make sure that my kids are safe, which they were, but you know, get a little anxiety going on some of these trails, especially not knowing what's going to be ahead of us. Anyways, everybody was safe. Stopped at a area called Madrid, and they had a bunch of little shops and stuff. A lot of the stuff was closed only because we went around New Year's, and so a lot of the shops were closed due to New Year's Day, I believe. They were closed, so we weren't able to see like every single shop, but it was still a fun little town to visit. The movie Wild Hogs was filmed in Madrid, so a lot of their stuff was there, and that one store was open, so we were able to see that place. Other places we visited in Albuquerque were the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science. It was okay. I feel like they need to update their museum a little bit. Some of it was kind of in the old side. You can tell it just needed an update. My kids' favorite part were the dinosaur in the front and the volcano area. They really enjoyed it and loved it. They do have some hands-on activities in one little area, so that's really nice, but I do think they need to update some of their things in the museum, but it was alright. That museum is actually located near the old town of Albuquerque, so we decided to do a little walking around and stopped at a few shops, looked at some of the shops, and then we ate at a lunch at the High Noon Restaurant and Saloon. That place was okay. They did have the blue enchiladas. That's one of the things that I wanted to try. I didn't get to try it at one of the other restaurants because we couldn't get in there. So at this restaurant they were available, and I was able to try it, and they were pretty good. After eating lunch and done walking with the old town area, we decided to go to the Marble Brewery, which was really nice. I really liked it. I'm pretty sure my husband liked it too. The ambiance is really nice, kid-friendly. They have games, lots of beer selection. Food trucks go there as well. I do wish that it was warmer enough for us to go on the outside, because they do have an outdoor area that looked really nice. But unfortunately, it was too cold to be out there, so we just stayed inside. But a really nice place. It looked like they had a stage outside as well for a band and stuff. So definitely check out Marble Brewery. It's really, really nice. So the last places that we visited in Albuquerque were the Ashakateway Tent Rocks National Monument. Oh, that's a tongue twister. So this area is known for the Tent Rock Formation. Basically back in the day when the, I guess, volcano erupted, it went through the mountains and created these tent-like mountains. It looked really cool. My girls liked it. I liked it. To me, the mountains didn't look like a tent, but it looked almost like a castle area. So nice. The trail was really nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do the whole trail because it did snow the previous evening, and it was not safe for hikers to go on a certain trail. So unfortunately, the area that we did want to go to was closed off to the public just for safety reasons. But it was really, really nice. Recommend going and checking that place out if you like hiking. The last place that we checked out for our entire trip was the Sandia Peak Tramway. Now, let me talk about this one. So the Sandia Tramway is really going up the mountain on a tram. I am a type of person who doesn't like heights that much, and so this place was very nerve-wracking for me to check out with the family, but we really liked it. It was very beautiful. I actually didn't freak out as much as I thought I would going up the mountain. It is super high up there. And very, very cold. We really enjoyed the scenery and the sight. My little one and myself weren't as thrilled up there just because it was so cold and it was like a blizzard up there. But a very beautiful sight to see. way up high in the mountains. It's also an area where a lot of skiers and snowboarders will go to. To me, it looks like a place where you're gonna really need to know what you're doing out there if you're skiing or snowboarding. It doesn't look like a family, like, safe place to ski or snowboard. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I've never done it before, so I could be wrong, but from an outsider standpoint, I don't think I would let my kids do any skiing or snowboarding there. But other than that, it was really nice to see and very beautiful. And that is all the places that we went to. I hope this video was helpful and will help you decide on where to go on your trip to New Mexico. Or if any of you have any suggestions on where to go for next time, please put it down below so that way I can check it out or others can check it out as well. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to also go check out the other video of what I packed for this trip. And I guess that's it for today, guys. I will see you in my next one. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe before you go. Until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.